Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Maddie Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good evening to you, and welcome once again to yourliveevent.com and our coverage of North Dakota high school wrestling. Today we have boys and girls wrestling coming up for you on the docket here from Castleton, as it will be a boys triangular as well as a girls duel here this evening. They'll start with the boys. It is Central Cass, Grand Forks Central, and Fargo South taking the mat for the boys, as well as the girls will feature Grand Forks Central and Central Cass as well coming up. We'll preview all that for you, as well as talk with Coach Travis Lamar for Central Cass. That's when we return on yourliveevent.com.
You can be proud of, where you and your family.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays, love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris Brecken, Seed Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. The head coach of the Central Cass Squirrel Wrestlers is Travis Lamar. His pre-match coach's comments. Coach, I know a couple weeks in the season, just middle part of December, just kind of what have you been seeing out of the wrestlers so far?
Honestly, we've been just preaching attitude and effort, working hard, trying to be on the offense, getting after kids, doing those things, taking what we're learning in the room and transferring it out onto the mat. We really haven't focused, or we've told them we don't want to our focus on wins, losses right now. We just don't. I mean, obviously, everybody wants to win, but it's not what we're focusing on. Right now, it's just getting better, 1% better every single day, so that come February, we're on those podiums that we want to be on.
Is that something that the wrestlers have bought into, like you mentioned, just that growth, that one day at a time, not necessarily looking at wins, losses right now?
Yeah, they really have. I mean, we've seen kids be more offensive in this first week in competition than what we saw all of last year. Move up to Class A last year on the boys' side. It seemed like a lot of kids were more just trying to survive than go out and compete. That hasn't been the case this year. Girls' side, we've seen girls open up a lot more and really get after their leg attacks and positioning and stuff like that, which has been fun to see.
Talk about the teams that you're going to be wrestling here in Central and Fargo South.
Central, we had a tight duel with them last year, ended up getting the win, which sent us to state duels, so I'm sure they're itching for vengeance here, and it's a key matchup when you start talking about region rankings and whatnot. They're a solid group all the way through. They do a great job getting their kids ready for matches and getting their lineups full. South is not as full as Central, but again, Brian does a great job with his kids, getting them ready to go, and we know we're in for some good matches out here tonight with that.
Travis, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thanks, Brady.
Travis Lamar, the head coach for Central Cass, joining us here on our pre-match coaches' comments here on yourliveevent.com. Take a break, give you our schedule of events. That's when we return on yourliveevent.com.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Just about ready to get started here with you this evening here on yourliveevent.com. A reminder here, it is a boys triangular as well as a girls dual and exhibition matches. So the black mat, the solid black mat, that will be the boys duel starting with Central Cass and Grand Forks Central. Then it will be Central and Fargo South. And then the nightcap is Central Cass and Fargo South. On the lower mat, the camo mat, the one with the larger squirrel length, the one to your right, that one will feature exhibition matches. Then starting right at 6:30 will be the girls duel between Grand Forks and Central Cass. Then the continuation of exhibition matches after that as well. So a schedule about 5 o'clock, maybe a little bit after 5 o'clock, we'll get the, so momentarily the Grand Forks Central and Central Cass duel will get underway. Then they'll also have some JV matches. We'll get you the names of the wrestlers that are wrestling in those. We'll focus primarily on the varsity duels. Same thing. We'll feature mostly the Central cast wrestlers, but we'll make sure to get the names and whatnot throughout the evening as well for you to be notified of everyone that is wrestling. Again, thank you so much for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. A busy night of action. We'll run down the out-of-town scoreboard, the other events going on, and the other live streams that you can see tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. That's when we return from Central Cast, North Dakota High School Wrestling on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cast School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cast good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, we thank you for joining us here on YLE. Winter sports season in full effect. North Dakota, Minnesota boys basketball beginning as well this coming week as well. So a busy night here on the properties of YourLiveEvent.com. And we're so glad that you could join us here tonight. On YourLiveEvent.com, girls basketball, Holly is at Ada Borup West. Walker Hackensack Akeley is at Mahnomen Waubun, as well as it is the Barnes County basketball tournament featuring Northern Cats versus White Shield, Lemoore Litchfield Marion versus Wyndmere Lidgewood, Valley City versus South Border, and Maple River taking on Enderlin. And boys basketball on YourLiveEvent.com, it is Cass Lake Bena at Ada Borup West, as well as Park Christian against Climax Fisher, and Staples Motley versus Holly. In wrestling, it is Hillsborough Central Valley with a triangular as well. We'll pause and be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
National anthem has concluded. Just about time to begin our action here on the mat from Castleton. Again, we'll start with the boys duel, the larger camera on your screen, the black one. That is the boys duel between the Squirrels of Central Cass as well as the Knights of Grand Forks Central. Over on the smaller screen on your right will be exhibition matches going up throughout that time as well. Then again at 6:30 on that camo mat will be the girls duel between Grand Forks as well as Central Cass. We'll have that. That will be our feature matchups. The Squirrel duels will be our feature matchups as well, but we'll have alternating and rotating. We'll have cameras on the mats at on both mats at all times here this evening. So again, it will start with Grand Forks Central and Central Cass. That'll be our first duel. Our second duel will then be Grand Forks Central and Fargo South, concluding with the Fargo South and Central Cass in the boys duel. Again, 6:30 will be the girls duel between the Squirrels and Grand Forks. Again, thank you so much for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. As we mentioned, wrestling tonight as well going on in Hillsborough Central Valley. They are having a triangular as well, as it will be Hillsborough Central Valley wrestles against Crookston, then Crookston will take on Thompson, and then the Burros will face Thompson, the Tommies, in their very first year of high school wrestling competition. Also, we'll have boys hockey tonight as Grafton Park River will take on West Fargo. Again, online, yourliveevent.com for the complete up-to-date schedule of our broadcasts as well. Like we mentioned, North Dakota, Minnesota, high school wrestling, girls basketball, boys basketball, as well as now hockey and full swing. So make sure you follow us at X on Your Live Event 1. Visit our website as well as give us a subscribe on YouTube so you can be notified every time we go live with another high school or local area broadcast. Take a break, then we'll start with our matchups. It will be the Knights and the Squirrels when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language.
The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
So back here, yourliveevent.com. Opening introductions have concluded. Our JV portion, X-Men matches. Jamari Humphrey of Fargo South is taking on Briley Marr of Central Cass. Cyrus Mueller of Grand Forks Central will take on Case Kozowski. Dennis Smith of Grand Forks Central against Hunter Okins of Fargo South. Then Aiden Fitty for Central will take on Davian Lewis for Fargo South. Leo Knutson of Grand Forks Central, Andrew Schneider of Central Cass, Wyatt Okins of Fargo South against Logan Bender for the Squirrels. McCoy Ferguson for the Squirrels will take on Jamari Humphrey from Fargo South. Odin Bergeron for Central against Gallagher Wheeler of Central Cass. Isaiah Young for Central will take on Rhett Machtenbacher of Fargo South. Henry Bond for Central will take on Ivor Cooney of Central Cass. Grand Forks Central Sir Henry will take on McCoy Ferguson. GFC's Jaden Cochran will take on Anakin Fow. William O'Brien for Grand Forks Central will take on Mason Lamar. Steven Sahlberg for Grand Forks Central will take on Rhett Motzenbacher. And Micah Gass will take on Wyatt Okins. Those are your JV matches. We'll try to get those names and updated for you as much as we can. As well as, of course, we have Central and Central Cass for you here as well on yourliveevent.com. Following it on track wrestling. So just as a reminder, we'll kind of hold off on names for a couple seconds. So we've got it queued in for the live scoring. So that way just we can follow it along, get the correct names and whatnot for you here as well this evening on yourliveevent.com. Again, we thank you for joining us here. As, again, Central Cass in their now second year of Class A competition, moving up a long-time power and long-time contender back in Region 2 in Class B wrestling. Back in my day in the wrestling time, about a decade ago, I always knew that you were in for a tough duel and some tough matches going up against a squirrel wrestler. And it's been no different the last few years, or last year as well, as the Squirrels making that jump up to Class A competition. Again, so Jamari Humphrey and Briley Marr is our exhibition match. But we're going to get started right now at 107 pounds. Connor Walken of Grand Forks Central, Derek Jorson of Central Cass is our first matchup here. Squirrels in the red. Grand Forks Central will be the green color, so that's why the green on our scoreboard. Our scoreboard from Bank North, banknorth.bank. Circling in around the edge of the mat, and they go out of bounds. 2-2-2. All periods are 2 minutes long. Of course, now the new rule, a couple of new rules recently is the 3-point takedown, as well as the 4-point near fall. Changes from recent couple of years. Now for takedowns worth 3 points. Near fall, a count of 2 will get you 2 points. A count of 3 will get you 3 points. And a count of 4 will now get you 4 points. Circling center of the match as now Jorison in on a shot attempt, sprawl attempt by Walken. They still remain neutral with 50 seconds gone in the period. And now able to clear the arms, and Jorison will get the takedown, a quick 3-point takedown to give him the first points of the matchup as we wrestle at 107 pounds. Now Jorison will shoot a chicken wing look to run out in the side. Has 30 seconds remaining here in this first period. 42 seconds remaining in the first period. Was looking at the wrong scoreboard. They're going to use the scoreboard off to my right. As we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. As we'll get a potentially dangerous. And so then they'll just go back to the center. They'll get a restart. As Jorison will start in the top position. Connor Walken, the opponent from Grand Forks Central. Chicken wing attempted once again by Jorison. Final 25 seconds of the period. He'll look to run with it. Now we'll go 2-on-1 wrist control. Final 15 seconds of the period. Opening match, 107 pounds. Final couple of seconds, just looking for a breakdown. Jorison able to bring him to his belly. Just going to try to ride out the final couple of seconds. And that'll do so. as Derek Jorson will take a 3-0 lead into our second period. As Jorson will take the neutral position, got the early takedown. He'll look for one more. As quickly a three-point takedown right to the back. As Jorson will get a three-point takedown as well as a two-point near fall, as that's a 5-point move to extend his lead now 8-0. Double chicken wing for Jorson. Now he'll look to run out to the side. We'll switch directions. Trying to get the back exposed. It's an 8-0 lead, but he wants more. Not quite there. Walken looking to ride tough on top. 35 seconds gone in the period. And this our opening match at 107 pounds. As we'll get a blood time called here, blood time. So we'll take a quick update here. Our timeouts from Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Cass County Mutual. As blood time, again, you get 5 minutes for blood time. So plenty of time here, not to just to try to close up the wound or put the cotton swab in the ear or whatnot. As we'll get a new restart and back to the center. As Jorson back in on a chicken wing attempt. Double wings locked in, looking to move, do something with it. Now we'll lose it and try to go far side to the half Nelson. Final 50 seconds. Derek Jorson with an 8-0 lead. This would be a major decision, but he wants more. Again, you get in the dual score, you get 3 points for a decision victory between 0 and 7 points. You get 4 points to the duel if you win by 8 or more points. If you get a 15-point lead at any point in the match, it's an automatic stoppage and a tech fall worth 5. And if you get a pin or a forfeit victory, it is 6 dual points. Final 20 seconds of the period. Jorson looking to do something with it. Walken, credit to him, has done a great job at least of not giving up any near fall points except for the 2 that he got on the takedown given up. Final 5 seconds as we'll get a whistle as we have blood time once again. As we'll get a forfeit, as I think we'll get a disqualification on Connor Walken. So saw them pointing at the arm, so maybe a bite of some sort. Nonetheless, the Squirrels will take it as we'll get a misconduct. And so Squirrels will get the first points of the duel as they'll take that 6-0 here at 107 pounds.
Yeah, 114 for Grand Forks Central Lincoln Popeland, and for Central Cass, John Call.
So we'll move to 114 pounds. Lincoln Hoagland of Grand Forks Central, John Call of Central Cass is our 114-pound match. Cyrus Mueller, Case Kozowski in our JV matchup right now as Call in on a shot attempt and will get the 3 points. Take the first points of the matchup, 3-0. Here, 20 seconds into the period. So it's a misconduct. It will go down as a fall in the official scoring books at 3:56 for Derek Jorson. as we wrestle now at 114 pounds. Call looking to do something on top. 45 seconds gone in the period. And that's Mueller-Kozowski over on the exhibition mat. Call looking to do something on top. A little bit out to the side. Hoagland will grab the near leg of Call with 50 seconds gone in the period. Stand-up attempt, though, countered by Call. Hoagland still able to get up to his feet briefly, but then returned right back by Hoagland, looking to ride the legs, and will get the tilt attempt. Official counting. Transition it now into a cradle. As back to his side. Official still holding the 4 points. He'll call it the same move. Call looking to readjust the grip on the cradle attempt. Final 20 seconds. Now he does so and gets the pinfall. John Call, the victory by fall over Lincoln Hoagland in 1 minute and 40 seconds to give Central Cass doubling their lead. It's now 12-0 in favor of the Squirrels. So the first 12 points of the duel go to Central Cass, as then we'll move to 121 pounds. Again, as well, 13 weight classes here in North Dakota High School Wrestling. Gabe Flores from Grand Forks Central, Jacob Urbach of Central Cass is our match. As snapped down by Flores, will get the first points of the match for Grand Forks Central, as they'll take a quick 3-0 lead as they wrestle at 121 pounds. And thanks for joining us here, yourliveevent.com. 20 seconds into the match, Gabe Flores with a 3-0 lead over Jacob Urbach of Central Cass. Out to the side goes Flores, has the near arm, now looking to tilt. Loses the grip, will now just continue to spin around, remain top control. Stand-up attempt by Urbach, but returned back by Flores. As now into a cradle, has it locked up, back points upcoming. Flores looking for the pinfall. Urbach able to get back to his base, but Flores keeps the arms locked. 3-point near fall upcoming, but Flores now looking for more. Has it locked up and gets the pin. Gabe Flores, the winner by fall in 105 against Jordan Urbach to give Grand Forks Central their first points of the matchup, as they'll now trail the duel 6-12. As then we'll move to 127 pounds. We also have 133, 39, 45, 52, 160, 72, 89, 215, and the heavyweights at 285 pounds. 127, Reese Safradowicz of Grand Forks Central. Alex Hansen of Central Cass is our 127-pound match. Headlock attempt, but brought down, and the takedown for Safradowicz. Now we'll look for some near fall points. 15 seconds gone in the first period. As it's a 4-point near fall, it's a 7-point move for Safradowicz to give him a 7-0 advantage here early on in our first period. Cradle attempt and stacks him up for the pinfall. Reese Safradowicz with the winner by fall in 33 seconds over Central Cass's Alex Hansen will even it up at 12 apiece. We'll move to 133 pounds now with our duel scheduled. Caesar Cruz of Grand Forks Central, Ben Quittschreiber of Central Cass is our match, as Cruz in on a 3-point takedown. He'll lead 3-0. 10 seconds into the match. 133 pounds now. Cruz looking for a cradle attempt. Quittschreiber will look to defend. Cruz has the near leg lock, looking to arch him back. Near fall points upcoming, trying to stack up. Quitschreiber is Cruz. He's got 4 near fall points and loses the grip, but gets it, it's a 2-point near fall. Only got to a count of 2, but it's a 5-0 advantage. Quitschreiber back in on his feet. Cruz will transition. Matt return into a double. And remain in top control. Cruz out to the side, whizzer position. Desmond Smith, Hunter Okins, our next JV matchup over on the camo mat. 40 seconds left in the first period here at 133 pounds. Caesar Cruz still with a 5-0 lead. Quitschreiber back up to his feet. Matt return into a tilt by Cruz, as Cruz will get some near fall points. Got to a count of 2, official holding 2. As now we'll readjust a little bit. Official restarts the count and gets to the count of 4, so it's 4 near fall points. Official still holding on to it, calling it the same move. Final 15 points. Now Cruz will break the grip and get a 4-point near fall to make it now 9-0. Final 5 seconds. Cruz looking for a quick cradle. He has it locked up, but able to roll through was Quitschreiber, and that will do it for period number 1. As Cruz will take a 9-0 lead into the second period. As we'll start neutral to begin period number 2. Shuck attempt. Cruz in on a single leg takedown. Try. 15 seconds gone in the period. Trying to defend it is Quitschreiber. Cruz able to pop the head, spin around, and gets the 3. So Cruz will take a 12-0 lead as Quitschreiber will get up to his feet and will get the escape a point. 12-1. Shot attempt, front headlock here by Cruz. 45 seconds gone in the period. Quitschreiber will get back up to his feet, has the near arm as they'll break apart. Collar and elbow tie-ups between the two. Neutral position, shot attempt. Cruz, fireman's carry into a single. Halfway gone in the period. Edge of the mat. And they'll circle out. It'll stay neutral with 54 seconds remaining. New rule in high school as well. They only need 1 point of contact inside the circle to be classified as inbounds and to remain inbounds. So that's a new rule as well. Again, all these rules just trying to promote scoring, trying to promote action here in high school wrestling. Aiden Fitty of Central, Davian Lewis of Fargo South is our next exhibition matchup on the camo mat. Cruz in on a shot attempt, able to pop the head out and gets the 3-point takedown. 15-1 is the lead. Final 35 seconds. Cruz 1 point away from the tech fall. We'll see what he decides to do here. Any near fall points will give him the tech fall. I imagine, though, he wants the pinfall victory with 20 seconds remaining. Tilt attempt by Cruz. He's got near fall points. Quitschreiber trying to fight out of it as he'll get back to his belly. It's 4 near fall points. 19-1. Caesar Cruz, the tech fall victory over Ben Quitschreiber of Central Cass, as it's 3 straight dual wins by Grand Forks Central to now give them a 17-12 lead in our dual score on our scoreboard from Bank North. We'll go to 139 pounds.
Grand Forks Central, it's Lucas Weber. Central Cass, Simon Schneider.
Lucas Weber for Grand Forks Central. Simon Schneider for Central Cass is our 139-pound matchup. Shot attempt by Schreiber. Sprawl attempt by Weber. Still neutral position. Schreiber in on a single leg. Has it elevated. Now looking to pop out. Ankle trip and the takedown. Schneider with the first 3 points of the matchup, but a reversal by Weber. Again, with that 3-point takedown, it still is a 1-point Weber lead. One of the rules when they decided to make it 3 was they wanted to promote offensive aggression here and reward those that are trying to get offensive moves. And so now Schneider able to get the escape. He'll take a 4-2 lead. 45 seconds in, Schneider in on another single-legged takedown attempt. Spins around to try to keep Weber in bounds and will bring him down to the mat. It's 3 more points as Simon Schneider now has a 7-2 lead. 7-2 lead. As Schneider looking for a tilt, has the arm wrapped and gets the back exposed. As Schneider will get near fall points. How many will he get? Still plenty of time. He can settle in with 45 seconds remaining in our first period. For sure, 4 near fall points, but Simon Schneider's looking for the pinfall victory. Weber out on his side, looking to belly himself out. Final 30 seconds of the period as cross face here by Schneider. And Weber able to get himself back to his belly. So it'll be a 4-point near fall. Make it now 11-2 here in the first period. Leo Knudsen, Andrew Schneider is our exhibition match over on the camo mat. Final 10 seconds of the period. It's 11-2. Schneider lead. Has a cradle locked up. Weber posting the near leg, posting the near arm. They'll run out of time. And we'll go to period number 2. Simon Schneider, a 11-2 lead over Central's Lucas Weber. Pinfall over on the exhibition match. So our next one will be Wyatt O'Kins and Logan Bender will be our next matchup on the exhibition mat. We're neutral position to begin period number 2. Weber in on a single leg or double leg attempt. Schneider looking to defend. Still no points awarded, and now Schneider will belly himself out, give the 3 points to Weber. 11-5 is the match score. Schneider up to his feet briefly, reaching at the near leg. 30 seconds gone in the period. Weber able to get his leg back free, pushing at the head, bellies Schneider out. To his side, looking to run something. Schneider able to get himself back to a base, post the legs, stand-up attempt, and the escape a point. Schneider with this escape a point, he's back to a 7-point lead at 12-5. Shot attempt by Weber, and 3 points. So it's a 4-point matchup. Schneider still leads 12-8, but a 9-point deficit for Weber is now a 4-point deficit. 45 seconds gone in the period. He'll give up the escape a point. Schneider now will make it a 5-point lead at 13-8. Shot attempt by Weber once again, and 3 points. Shoots the half in as well. Weber looking for the pinfall victory. He's within 2, and he'll take the lead as near fall points. 4 near fall points will be upcoming. Lucas Weber looking for the pinfall. Simon Schneider gonna have to try to fight off his back. He cannot. And Lucas Weber, the pinfall victory, 3 minutes and 39 seconds to extend Central Cass's deficit, to increase Central's lead, as it will now be 23-12. 23-12 as we'll move to 145 pounds. Again, we'll get a match update and a match recap momentarily.
At 145, Aiden Everson, Riley Miller.
So 145 pounds. Caden Everson of Grand Forks Central. Caden Everson of Grand Forks Central. Riley Miller of Central Cass here at 145 pounds. 23-12, Central with the lead. As Everson with the 3-point takedown. 30 seconds into the match, in on a tilt attempt. Everson looking for near fall points. He'll get 4 near fall points. Now we'll see what he does as he's got the count of 4. He'll hold on to it. Miller trying to kick out, trying to break the arm. The grip of Everson, and instead he'll get a pinfall. Caden Everson will get the pinfall victory in 50 seconds, as that'll now make it 29-12. Central Cass took the first 2 matches, and since then it has been all Grand Forks Central. Has 5 straight matches, all bonus points for Grand Forks Central. We'll go to 152 pounds. Michael Norman for Grand Forks Central. Jacoby Anderson of Central Cass is our matchup. In on a shot attempt is Norman. Of course, we saw Grand Forks Central on Saturday. They competed at the Hillsborough Central Valley Duels. They took the... They went a perfect 4-0 in the dual tournament. Norman with a 3-point takedown to take an early lead. Here at 152 pounds. 40 seconds gone in the period. Cradle attempt by Norman. Loses the grip and said he'll just belly Anderson out. As Norman now drapes the arm, trying to drape it around the back. Instead, he'll go to a chicken wing. Try to run out to the sides as they wrestle, edge of the mat. 45 seconds remaining in the period. As Norman with a 3-0 lead, now he'll try to pull Anderson back in and now see what he can do from the top position with 35 seconds remaining in the period. 29-12, Central with the lead. Grand Forks Central. Chicken wing in on a turn as Norman with back points, and instead Norman will get the pinfall. Michael Norman the winner by a fall in 1 minute and 37 seconds. It's 6 straight victories for Grand Forks Central, as they'll now take a 35-12 lead in our duel. Wyatt Oakins and Logan Bender is our matchup at on our exhibition matchup. We go to 160 pounds, 160. Logan Petron of Grand Forks Central, Aiden Thummel of Central Cass. Our next matchup. 160 as they wrestle in the neutral position. They're going to fill each other out. .30 seconds gone in the period. Shot attempt by Thummel. Petron, though, able to get the leg free. Thummel on the head, reshot attempt. Still remain neutral. Edge of the mat as they'll look to circle back in. 50 seconds in the period. Shot attempt here. Petron defended by Thummel. Collar and elbow taps between the two. Jamari Humphrey, McCoy Ferguson, our next matchup on our exhibition match. Matt, and they'll go out of bounds. Shot attempt by Petron and gets the finish for the takedown. As Petron will take a 3-0 lead. Grabbing at the near far wrist, trying to drape the arm around. 30 seconds gone in the period. Instead now head lever. He'll look to use something with it with 30 seconds remaining in the period. .30, Petron with the lead. Aiden Thummel the opponent for Central Cass. Squirrels looking to break a 6-match losing streak here in the duel. They took the first 2 duels by 6-point fall victories. Since then, it's been Grand Forks Central, 5 pinfall victories and a tech fall. Final couple seconds of the period. Petron will just ride them out and take a 3-0 lead into our second period. As Petron with choice, he'll defer. Thummel will take the down position. Again, this duel 1 of 3. Grand Forks Central wrestle Fargo South, and then South and Central Cass to end the evening here tonight. As Matt return by Petron, able to bring him back to his belly. Thummel now able to work himself back up to a base. 20 seconds gone in the period. Sit out attempt. They'll wrestle edge of the mat. As Petron will now try to readjust his balance. Stand up attempt. Posting that far leg is Thummel. Able to get stand up back to his feet. Able to wrestle Petron down. It's still Petron with top control as Thummel now reaches at the near wrist. And out in front is Petron and Thummel. Petron still will remain with top control at this moment. Halfway gone in the second period. Scramble. As Petron now will grab the near leg, lock it up. Still has top control and will get a stalemate. And the official will give us a brand new start. 1 minute 10 seconds gone in the second period. Bottom man set, top man on, off the whistle, sit out attempt, countered there by Petron. Exhibition matches, Odin Bergeron of Grand Forks Central, Gallagher Wheeler of Central Cass. Matt return, grabbing the far wrist, keeping the crossface is Petron, and that will be a quick count of 3. Official holding 3 near fall points. He'll move Thummel back to his belly. Official still saying same move. He'll readjust the crossface grip and try once again. Runs out to the side. Official recounting once again, looking for near fall points. 15 seconds remaining in the period as Petron will break the grip, and the official will give him 4 near fall points. He'll extend his lead to 7-0. Final 5 seconds of the period. Out in front, Thummel grabbing at the near leg. Petron will grab the near ankle and drive him down for the end of period number 2. We go to period number 3. Right now it's 7-0 in favor of Landon Petron over Central Cass's Aiden Thummel. And I was just trying to, official talking with the scorers table about if they're going to use a buzzer, or if he's going to get a tap for the end of the period. So that way he knows when the period is over. Bottom man set, top man on, Thummel in the down position. Petron will look to ride tough on top once again. He leads 7-0 here on the Bank North scoreboard. Grand Forks Central leads 35-12 on the dual score. Stand-up attempt by Thummel up to his feet. Looking for his first points of the matchup. Now back on his all fours. Transition into a sit-out attempt does Thummel. Able to follow, though, is Petron. He'll remain in control. Great defense there, wrestling from the top by Landon Petron. Follows the move, remains in control, and they'll go out of bounds. They'll get a new start with 40 seconds remaining here in period number 3. We got a caution on Green, as he'll say wasn't quite was on the starting line, so that'll be a caution. You get 2 cautions. The third one is a penalty, as now we'll get a false start on Petron, as they'll say hand placement on the belly not in the correct start. So either if you are starting in the wrong space or a false start, that's when the caution will be called. You get 2 of them for free. Third one is a point. 45 seconds gone in the period. Petron still with a 7-0 lead. We'll see what he tries to do. As, again, this is just a regular 3-point decision. 1 more point whenever he can get it for Petron would make a major decision. An exhibition match is Isaiah Young and Rhett Motzenbacher. That's our exhibition match here on the camo mat. On the varsity matchup, it is still Petron with a 7-0 lead as he'll look to ride tough on top. Again, as a major decision, we'll see maybe if he tries to cut him and get a takedown in the final couple of seconds to make it a major decision victory. But Petron riding tough on top. He'll get back up to his feet is Thummel. Petron will transition into a single leg finish. Final 25 seconds as we get a stalling warning. Stalling call on Green. And a penalty point given to Thummel. So it's now 7-1. As I say, Petron not riding on top, not looking to improve his position. But nonetheless, Petron will ride out the final couple of seconds, and he'll get the 7-1 decision victory over Central Cass's Aiden Thummel to increase the dual lead for the Knights at now 38-12. 38-12. We have 4 weight classes remaining. We have 72, 89, 215, and 285. As a young Rhett Motzenbacher is our JV match, or excuse me, our exhibition match over on the camel mat. So 172 pounds. It is Aiden Hinsey of Grand Forks Central, Adrian Ahrens of Central Cass. That's our 172-pound matchup. 15 seconds gone in the period. Collar and elbow tie-ups. Here is Grand Forks Central has now locked up the dual victory here. But again, interesting situation here when you're in the duels as scramble, headlock attempt, still neutral. Aaron's looking for the headlock, still grabbing at the head, looking to drive with it. It's still neutral position. We've got a scramble. Hensley, if he can pop that, he's got 2 of his own. We're still neutral. Coach Lamar telling him to hit it, telling him to turn the hips and throw it. Still neutral position, 55 seconds. Hensley looking to pop the head out, and he does. Aiden Hensley will get the 3-point takedown. He'll take the first points of the match here at 172 pounds. Stacking up Ahrens is Hensley, and he'll get the pinfall. Aiden Hensley, the winner by fall, 127, as that will extend Grand Forks Central's lead, as it'll now be 44-12. We'll go to 189 pounds. 189 pounds is a quick takedown attempt by Graber for Central Cass. We're at 189. Graber looking to ride tough on top. 20 seconds gone in the period. He leads now 3-0 here early on in the first period, looking to give Central Cass their first victory since 114 pounds. £189 Sky Cop for Grand Forks Central. Caden Graber for Central Cass here at 189. Back up onto his feet. Graber looking for a mat return, and he'll get it. So that's Ryder Torgerson for Grand Forks Central. Caden Graber for Central Cass. As Graber, chicken wing, looking to run or spin around the head. 35 seconds remaining in the period. Has the chicken wing locked up. Near fall points upcoming. Graber looking for the pinfall. Still plenty of time. He can settle in as Torgerson trying to bridge out, trying to get out of it. 20 seconds remaining Torgerson trying to hold on. Graber looking for the first period pinfall. Readjusting in the weight is Graber. He's got 10 seconds to try to get the pinfall. Torgerson able to get himself back up to and a sit-up attempt, and it's a 4-point near fall. It's a 1-point escape as Graber will take a 7-1 lead into the second period over Ryden Torgerson. Henry Bond, Ivor Cooney, our exhibition matchup over on the camo mat. As we'll start neutral position, it's a 7-1 Graber lead. As shot attempt, Graber quickly 3 points, looking for near fall points. No, but it is a 3-point takedown. As Graber will take a 10-1 lead over Torgerson. Edge of the mat, they wrestle. And out of bounds, we'll get a new start with 1:38 remaining. Again, this 189 pounds. It's 44-12. Central Cass, they got the first two victories by fall victories at 107 and 114. But since then, it's been all Central Cass winning the last 8 matchups. In on a stand-up is Torgerson up to his feet. Graber looking for the mat return. Follows him in, gets him back down, and then will break him down to his belly. It's 10-1, Graber with the lead as we wrestle halfway gone in period number 2. Graber, chicken wing, also has the far wrist, looking to spin around the head. .45 seconds. Graber still with that chicken wing, still looking to do something with it. Coach Lamar for Central Cass telling him to spin, loses the grip, instead he'll spin back and remain in top control. .20 seconds remaining in the second period. Graber with a 10-1 lead. And we thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stand-up attempt by Torgerson, but mat return by Graber. Final 10 seconds in the period as Graber will just try to ride him out here. 2-on-1, break down to the wrist. Final couple of seconds, and Caden Graber will take a 10-1 lead into our third period. So get a restart to start the second period. Off the whistle, a sit-out attempt by Graber. For sure, he's got a penalty point on a clasp. Torgerson in on a cradle. However, because of the penalty point awarded, the official will stop it. Usually they try to let you continue the action if they call you or they catch you on a clasp. But in this one, Torgerson getting the advantage and then right into a cradle. And so they'll stop it. They'll give Graber the penalty point as he'll take a 10-point lead now at 11-1. 1:45 remaining in the third period. Graber on a stand-up attempt, but Torgerson able to defend and break him back down. We wrestle 189 pounds as Caden Graber with the lead. Torgerson looking for a cradle. Trying to get the arms locked. Graber able to defend. Now reaching at the near arm. Trying to work himself back up to a base. He does so. Sit out attempt by Graber. Into a single leg. Hooks the ankle. Trying to pop the head out. He does and gets the 2 points for the reversal. Caden Graber now with a 2-point reversal. He'll extend his lead now, 13-1. Final 45 seconds. Sir Henry McCoy Ferguson, our next exhibition matchup. Final 30 seconds in the period. It's a 12-point lead for Caden Graver over Ryden Torgerson. Graver will spin back, look to remain in top control. Final 20 seconds in a 12-point lead. If he can get a turn, could make it a tech fall. Right now it's major decision territory. Final 10 seconds as it looks like Graver will look to just keep him down and take the major decision victory. Final 5 seconds, and that will do it as Caden Graver for Central Cass picks up the victory, a 13-1 major decision victory over Ryden Torgerson of Grand Forks Central. So it'll be a major decision, so 44-16. Grand Forks Central with the lead. So 2 more weight classes, 215 and heavyweight. Eli Fisher of Grand Forks Central. Mitchell Melander of Central Cass is our 215-pound matchup. Double underhooks for Fisher. Double overs for Melander. They break apart. And they'll work back in the center. Collar and elbow ties. Both of them looking, battling for position. See what they can do. .30 seconds gone in the period. Now double unders. Snap down. Snap down by Melander. Able to get back to his feet was Fisher. As it's double unders for Fisher. Double overs for Melander. Hip throw attempt by Melander. He's got the 3-point takedown. Now he's going to look for near fall points. Transitions it into a headlock finish. Mitchell Melander looking for the pinfall. Still with it. Headlock finish. Fisher going to have to try to fight off of his back. Melander can settle in. He's got 55 seconds remaining in the period. Melander now circling around the head, looking to keep the weight on, loses it. And Fisher able to get the escape point, but it's a 4-point near fall. It'll be a 7-1 Melander lead. Jaden Cochran, Anakin Fowl, the next exhibition matchup on the camel mat. So it's 7-1, Mitchell Melander with the lead here at 215 pounds. Final 30 seconds in the period. Melander back again with those double unders. He'll look, he got a hip throw in that same position. He'll look for one more with 20 seconds remaining. They'll break apart and go back to the center. Collar and elbow ties, both of them looking, battling for position. 2-on-1, shot fake there by Fisher. Melander able to get the leg back. Hip throw and trip by Fisher. Scramble, no points awarded, and now we'll get the 3-point near fall right at the end of the period. Eli Fisher able to get the trip. A little bit of a scramble. He winds up in top control and will get the 3 points for the takedown as they'll trail by 3, 7-4. Going into period number 2 here at 215 pounds. Melander had choice. He deferred. Fisher will choose the down position as we'll get a new start here in the second period. Off the whistle, Fisher able to get the escape point off the jump, and he trails by 2. Whizzer position, battle for it, and able to drive through is Melander for the takedown. 3 more points, 10-5, Mitchell Melander with the lead. Out of bounds, edge of the mat, they'll stay in bounds. 30 seconds gone in the second period. Melander, cross-face attempt. Look to try to suck Fisher back into the inbounds line. See what he can try to do on top. 45 seconds gone in the second period here at 215 pounds. And edge of the mat, the official will say, let's start you back in the center of the mat. As off the whistle, we'll get an escape point by Fisher. 10-6 now the score. Melander a couple of takedowns and some near fall points. Fisher a 3-point takedown and 3 escape points. 55 seconds gone in the period. Hip throw once again by Melander. It works once again. He's got 3 points for the takedown and now looking for the fall. 13-6 he leads. Now back into a headlock finish is Melander. He'll look for the pinfall, looking to spin around the head, trying to get the back and trying to get the shoulders to the mat. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. There's the pinfall. Mitchell Melander, the winner by fall, 3 minutes and 30 seconds over Eli Fisher. For Central Cass, they've won back-to-back matches. 44-22 is now our dual score on our Bank North scoreboard. Again, Bank North, online, banknorth.bank. Final weight class will be 285 pounds. The heavyweights here at 285 pounds. Front headlock attempt here for the Squirrels as Ryder McNally for Grand Forks Central. Jennings Cooney of Central Cass is our match. I'll get back to neutral position. .25 seconds gone in the period. Collar elbow taps between the two. Shot feint by Cooney. Defended there by McNally. They'll break apart and go back to the center. Minute 20 remaining in the period. And our Grand Forks Central will stay on the mat. They'll wrestle Fargo South in our second boys duel. At 6:30 as well will be the girls duel. Grand Forks Central and Central Cass in a girls duel. Minute gone in the period. McNally underhook and the arm, but defended there by Cooney. They'll remain neutral with 50 seconds remaining. Both of them, collar and elbow tie, looking for a position, seeing if maybe they can get a throw, seeing if they can get a big move. It'll be William O'Brien, Mason Lamar, our next exhibition mat. Over on the camel match. Front headlock, snap down by Cooney, looking to spin behind, but instead McNally will grab the leg and drive and pick up the 3-point takedown. Our first points of the match. 3-0, 15 seconds remaining as Ryder McNally leads. (44-22) the dual score. McNally with a 3-0 lead to end our first period. So again, Central Cass will be our feature matches here on YourLiveEvent.com. So when the two duels are going simultaneously, we'll have the large screen going for you for the Central Cass Grand Forks Central girls duel. But we'll keep the camera on for the JV matches, or for the Grand Forks Central Fargo South duel as well, and keep you updated on that score throughout the contest. So Ryder McNally with a 3-point lead. He chose the down position as Cooney on top, looking to ride tough. 20 seconds gone in the period, looking for a quick tilt was Cooney. McNally, though, able to get himself back to his base. Halfway, or 30 seconds gone in the period. Reaching at the head was McNally. Cooney, though, able to pop it. And now we'll look to see what he can do on top. Has McNally spliced out, has the leg hook, but McNally able to belly himself back up. Now we'll see what he can do. See if he can work himself up to a base. Crossface attempt by Cooney. Now he'll run out to the side, hook the near ankle, halfway gone in the match. Cooney out in front. McNally looking to see what he can do from the top position. We'll get a whistle. We'll get a stalling warning. We'll get a stalling warning on Cooney. His first one is a warning. Second one is a point. Third one is a point. 2 points can get up to a disqualification should it come to that. With a breakdown, Cooney was looking for a half Nelson, though. McNally able to work himself back up to a base and break the grip. as they wrestle with 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Ryder McNally with a 3-0 lead against Jennings Cooney. Cooney looking to ride tough on top. Final couple of seconds. Cooney has held him down this time, but has been unable to get a turn. McNally been unable to get an escape point, and that will end our second period. McNally still with a 3-0 lead. So a first period takedown by Ryder McNally, our only points of the match so far. Cooney will have choice. He'll elect to go in the down position. On the whistle, sit up attempt by Cooney. Walks his hands back, able to get up to his feet, but mat return there by McNally, able to bring him back down. McNally will circle back. Cooney back, trying to walk himself back up on a stand-up attempt. He has it, breaks the hand grip, looking to face him. If he does so, he'll get the escape point. And there it is, there's a 1-point escape. Cooney with the 1-point escape. He trails 3-1. He's got 90 seconds to try to get a takedown. Steven Sahlberg, Rhett Motzenbacher is our next exhibition matchup on the camo mat. Minute 15 remaining. Cooney trails 3-1. McNally with the lead. He got a takedown in the first. No points in the second. Cooney just got the escape point to bring him within 2. Head fighting, hand fighting, collar elbow tie. Shot attempt there by McNally. Trying to suck the leg in. Now we'll transition it into a double leg and gets it right to the back. It's a 3-point takedown for McNally. He'll also look to get some back points. Cooney able to belly himself back up, but he trails by 5 with 35 seconds remaining in the period. This is our final match here at 285 pounds. Central leads the duel. They'll pick up the duel win. The question is, what will the final score be? It's 44-22. Final 15 seconds. Sit out attempt by Cooney, but McNally able to follow, able to stay in top control. Final 5 seconds. McNally will just look to ride him out there, and will do so. As Ryder McNally, the 6-1 decision victory, and that will conclude our duel at a 47-22 victory. 47-22 is the final score in the duel. Let's get an update from Farmers Union Insurance and Waseline Kramer here on YourLiveEvent.com. So our update from Farmers Union Insurance, Waseline Kramer. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial, or recreation insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. So it's 47-22 is our official score. Derek Jorson with the victory over Connor Walken, as a misconduct by Walken gave Jorson the pinfall victory at 3:55. Then John Call of Central Cass over Lincoln Hoagland of Grand Forks Central, a fall in 139. Then Grand Forks Central taking all weights from 121 to 172 at 21. Gabe Flores, the pinfall in 105 over Jacob Urbach. 127, Reese Safradowicz, the pinfall over Alex Hansen in 33 seconds. 133, Caesar Cruz, a 3:55 pinfall over Ben Quittschreiber. 139, Lucas Weber, a 3:39 pinfall over Simon Schneider. 145, Caden Everson, a 50-second pinfall over Riley Miller. At 152, Michael Norman of Grand Forks Central, the 1-minute 37-second pinfall victory over Jacoby Anderson. At 160, Landon Petrin of Grand Forks Central, the 7-1 decision victory over Aiden Thomo of Central Cass. At 172 pounds, it was Aiden Hensley, the pinfall victory over Adrian Ahrens of Central Cass. At 189 pounds, the Squirrels get a victory once again. Caden Graber, a 13-1 major decision victory over Ryden Torgerson. 215, Michael Melander of Central Cass, the pinfall victory over Eli Fisher of Grand Forks Central in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And at 285, it was Ryder McNally of Grand Forks Central picking up the 6-1 victory over Jennings Cooney of Central Cass. Again, that is your in-match update from Farmers Union Insurance and Wesleyan Kramer. Scott and Tyler are your local small-town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect. As this will be our final exhibition matchup. It is, at least that I have, it is Micah Gass of Grand Forks Central, Wyatt Okins of Fargo South is our final exhibition matchup here on the camel mat. Again, we'll have the girls duel on the camel mat. We'll have the boys duel on the black mat. Boys will have all their duels will be on the black mat. As we'll take this opportunity to get you a timeout from Cass County Mutual and Toop Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. As a couple more exhibition matches going on right here on YourLiveEvent.com. I do not have the names for me. I ran out. I got through all of the JV names. They did say that they'd maybe, depending on time allowance, to have a couple of extra ones until we get the start of our second duel. So again, the girls will start approximately 6:30. The girls will wrestle Grand Forks Central. The boys' side will be Grand Forks Central boys and Fargo South. Then, of course, our nightcap will be the host, Central Cass Squirrels, taking on Fargo South. That is coming up a little bit later on here on YourLiveEvent.com. So again, Fargo South and Grand Forks Central wrestle just momentarily, as well as Central Cass and Grand Forks. Officially, Grand Forks, the Night Riders. Again, we thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. So near fall points upcoming for Central Cass here on our exhibition mat. Our camel mat that will have the girls duel up momentarily between Central Cass and Grand Forks. And we thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Of course, thanks to all the sponsors that you will see in here throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage would not be possible. So again, here, let's get some awards from our first duel here this evening. We'll start in our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show after our first duel. We'll get our wrestler of the match. Our wrestler of the match is from Enbridge. For that, we'll give that to Reese Safradowicz of Grand Forks Central. He got the pinfall victory in 33 seconds over Alex Hansen. He'll be our Enbridge Energy wrestler of the match. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Here again, we're on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show of duel number 1. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your free first month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. We have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. As we'll move on to our move of the match, that is from Agassiz Precision Ag. Mitchell Melander of Central Cass able to get a couple of hip throws against Eli Fisher to pick up the victory, including one in that second period that led to the pinfall victory. So Mitchell Melander with the hip throw is our Agassiz Precision Ag move of the match. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take a break. When we come back, we'll get ready for our second of 3 in our duels up here. We'll have Grand Forks Central and Fargo South, as well as Central Cass and Grand Forks. That's when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Transform your space with premium painting, whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial. Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. The lineups being announced for both teams here for our girls' duel. It is Grand Forks, the Night Riders, the combined between Central and Red River, going up against Central Cass. Again, girls wrestling here, a couple years old here in the state of North Dakota. So glad that we're able to get some teams with some full rosters here. Definitely something great to see the growth of girls wrestling throughout the state of North Dakota over the last few years. I remember back when I was on the mat wrestling in high school, it was kind of just thought up of an idea, and it was kind of a question of would that ever be able to get off the ground? Would they ever be able to have enough participants and enough teams and schools interested? And with overwhelmingly over the last few years, it has been determined that yes, there absolutely is enough and plenty of interest here in the state of North Dakota of teams, schools, and girls that want to participate in wrestling, as well as if you go starts in the youth level, a number of the youth teams as well being open to girls of younger ages and the elementary ages. And once you get started in the elementary ages, it's a lot easier for them to want to try to continue wrestling when they get to high school. So definitely something that's been great to see over the last few years. So again, Central Cass and Grand Forks, that will be our feature match. We'll have that for you. The camo mat here on the screen to our to your right. And then in the corner, we'll also have that Grand Forks Central and Fargo South duel as well. So we'll get the names out for you, the weight classes for that are wrestling for both South and Grand Forks Central. We'll get that updated and to you throughout the contest. They're going to have the captain's meeting, so we'll take a quick break. Then we'll be back with the start of our duels when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton, or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's central@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Back here, yourliveevent.com. The boys duel, since it's the second one, they go up every weight class. So they'll start at 114 pounds over in the boys duel for Central Cass and Grand Forks Central.
His opponent for the Fargo South Bruins, Peckham Nick.
So at 114 pounds. Lincoln Hoagland of Grand Forks Central. Beckham Dick is the match over at 114 pounds. On our boys matchup, we'll get ready to start at 100 pounds for the girls. £100 90-second first period there for the girls. So girls are 100, 106, 112, 118, 124, 130, 136, 142, 148, 155, 170, 190, and 250. The weight classes. As the Squirrels quickly in on a three-point takedown and the pinfall. And Central Cast, the Squirrels will get the pinfall victory at 120 pounds. So Gabe Flores, Matthew Bukite, the 121-pound match over on the boys' duel. So Flores and Buckhead, the match over on the black mat. As Flores with the takedown for Grand Forks Central. Looking for the pinfall over Buckhead of Fargo South and the fall. So Gabe Flores will pick up the pinfall victory over Matthew Buckhead of Fargo South. So that'll even it up after Beckham Dick for Fargo South got the pinfall victory over Lincoln Hoagland at 114 pounds. So they'll move to 127 pounds. So 127 pounds they will move to, as it'll be a forfeit victory for Grand Forks Central. Reese Safradowicz for the Knights will pick up the forfeit at 127. Make it 18-6. 12-6, as they'll go to 133 as Caesar Cruz will pick up the forfeit victory for Central at 133 now to make it an 18-6 advantage. So 133, and then we'll move to 145 pounds. So 139, Lucas Weber for Grand Forks Central. Finn Dotseth of Fargo South is our 139-pound matchup. As in on a shot attempt is Dotseth, and he'll take a three-point takedown. Take the early lead here, 30 seconds gone in the period for Dotseth. Here, Fargo South getting their first action of the night. Grand Forks Central 1-0 on the evening after picking up the dual victory against the Squirrels a little bit earlier on. So halfway gone in the period, it is Dotseth still with a 3-0 lead. Edge of the mat, they'll go in. We'll get a restart in the center. So edge of the mat, scramble drill. Dotseth still with a 3-0 lead. Mat return, and now the 2-point near fall 2-point reversal by Weber, as that will make it within 1 point, and now he shoots a half and will get near fall points. Lucas Weber at 139 pounds for Grand Forks Central will look for the pinfall victory, and he gets it. Lucas Weber, the pinfall victory for Grand Forks Central. And that will extend their lead now to 24-6. So 24-6 in favor of Grand Forks Central. And on our Bank North scoreboard, so a forfeit at 1:45 for Grand Forks Central, Jaden Cochran, as that will increase their dual lead now to 30-6. So then we'll move to 152 pounds. There on the boys' mat. And Central Cass in the girls' side picking up a pinfall victory. So 152 on the boys' match. Central with a 30-6 lead here in the duel. Caden Everson for Grand Forks Central. Jacob Seister for Fargo South is our 152-pound match. So 118 pounds for Central Cass and Grand Forks. So a minute gone in the first period. It's still no score between Everson and Seister. .30 seconds remaining. Everson still with a 2-on-1. Seister grabbing at the far head of Everson. Neutral position, no score. Final 10 seconds. Shot attempt by Everson. Seister able to defend. Final couple of seconds, and that'll do it. No score at 152 pounds as we go to our second period. Central Cass in on a turnover on the girls' mat. She'll get a 2-point near fall to make a 5-0 advantage. Seister will choose the down position. And it's 30-6 in favor of Fargo South. Or excuse me, in favor of Grand Forks Central over Fargo South. Sit up, stand up attempt, and Seister will get the escape point. They'll get the first points of the matchup for South. Neutral position. After the first period, Central Cass on the girls' match leads 9-0. Minute 10 remaining, still a 1-0. Seister lead for Fargo South. He got the escape point after he chose the down position. As Iverson gets the 3-point takedown on the edge of the mat. And so Caden Everson will take the lead 3-1 as they'll go to the edge of the mat. They'll get a restart. Back to the center. 152 pounds again. We started at 114, being this the second duel of the match. So you move up a weight class that you start off with. So first duel for Central Cass and Grand Forks Central started at 107. So this duel starts at 114. Our third duel, our final duel between Central Cass and Fargo South will start at 121 pounds. So injury time, blood time, that is brought to you by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Blood time, they'll get that all cleaned up, all ready to go. Gonna get 5 minutes of blood time. And for wrestling fans, Thursday we'll have wrestling coverage for you. More girls wrestling as the Lisbon Invite. We'll have that as well as Lisbon Triangular as well right here on yourliveevent.com. So back to wrestling action. We'll get an escape point for Seister, his second escape point. And so he trails 3-2. Final 25 seconds of the period. It's still a Caden Everson 3-2 lead over Jacob Seister of Fargo South. Going to the third period, Central Cass with a 16-6 lead in that match. As no change before the end of the period. And so it will stay a 3-2 lead for Caden Everson. Start period number 3. Looking to pop the head, and Seister will get the takedown. Now we'll look to get more. We'll look for some near fall points. See what he can do on top. Seister taking the lead once again at 5-3 after the takedown. We'll get a whistle and a potentially dangerous called. As we get blood time once again, blood time from Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. As we get a whistle, and Grand Forks will pick up a pinfall victory for the girls. Again, our timeouts from Cass County Mutual, Tope Insurance, CassCountyMutual.com, or Tope Insurance, 701-347-4045. So it's a 30-6 dual lead for Grand Forks Central against Fargo South. Again, the Bruins and the Squirrels will wrestle in our nightcap a little bit later on tonight. Minute 25 remaining in the period. Seister still with a 2-point lead as he works, see what he can do and see how he can work on top. And thanks for joining us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Seister looking to be tough on top. Sit out attempt there by Everson, defended though by Seister. 2-on-1, looking for some wrist control, halfway gone in the third period. Here at 152 pounds. So the girls' duel about to get underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. So some exhibition matches between those boys or for those girls for both teams. As Mallory DeVries will get the forfeit victory at 118 pounds. So Central Cass picks up the first points of the girls' duel at 118 pounds. So Mallory DeVries, a 118-pound victory in a bye. They're 118 pounds.
At 124, Hayden Iverspa, Brianna Mayer.
So we'll go to 124 pounds. So 100 and... So Jacob Seister gets the forfeit, or gets the victory there at 152 pounds over Kaden Everson. So 124 pounds. Brianna Meyer for Central Cass. Cadence Iperspach of Grand Forks is our matchup here at 124 pounds. Throws got the first victory, a 118-pound forfeit for Mallory DeVries. So Mayor of Central Cass, Iperspach of Grand Forks. Battle here in the center. 160 pounds, Lucas Petrin of Grand Forks Central. Timothy Lentz of Fargo South is the matchup. 30-9 in favor of Grand Forks Central in that one. So Mayor and Iperspach, our matchup here at 124 pounds. In the girls' duel. So again, we have 100, 106, 112, 118, 124, 130, 136, 142, 148, 155, 170, 190, and 250 are our matches here, or our weight classes here in girls wrestling. Mayer in on a shot attempt. Iperspach able to defend it. He has a front headlock, but then they'll break apart and they'll circle back to the center. Final 35 seconds in the period. Squirrels with a 6-0 lead. Back to the center, collar and elbow tie-ups between the two. Here at 124 pounds. Snap down attempt by Mayer. They'll break apart, circle back into the center. Final 10 seconds in period number 1. No score in our first period. And they'll circle around the center, and that will do it for period number 1. Mayer Iperspach will go to a 0-0 tie into the second period. See what choice is. And Grand Forks in the gray and black singlets. As Mayer, Brianna Mayer will start in the down position. Mayer 3-1, a senior. Appers Patch, a junior at 3-4 on the season. It's an escape point. As Mayer then will get a 3-point takedown as well to take a 4-0 lead 20 seconds into the first period. Petron looking for the pinfall over Lentz there on the boys duel. Then Mayer with a 4-0 lead after the takedown. 30 seconds gone in the period. Appers Patch with a stand-up attempt, but then a mat return by Mayer, and able to belly herself out. 50 seconds gone in the period here at 124 pounds. Again, thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Fall there on the boys. Duel for Landon Petron for Grand Forks Central. That'll extend their lead to 36-9. Half Nelson here by Mayer for Central Cass. She'll look to run it with it. Final 50 seconds of the period. Appers Patch got away briefly, was able to peel, but Mayer will run the half once again. She'll try to get some back points. 40 seconds remaining in the period. She's still looking to run with that half Nelson. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. They're at 172 pounds there in the boys' duel. Appers Patch able to get back to her feet briefly, but then mat returned by Mayer, and she'll remain in top control. 20 seconds remaining in our period. And the half and the pinfall. Brianna Mayer with the pinfall victory with 11 seconds remaining in the second period, as that will increase Central Cass's dual score lead. They'll now lead 12-0. Squirrels get the victory at 124 pounds. So Brianna Mayer with a pinfall over Cadence Appers Patch at 124. .172, it's Aiden Hensley for Grand Forks Central. Lucas Robinson of Fargo South. It's 36-9 in favor of Grand Forks Central.
Number 130 on the girls' mat, Sarah Novak for the Night Riders, Lincoln Capone for Central Cass.
So we'll go to 130 pounds. So 130. Central Cass and Grand Forks. Squirrels have gotten the first two victories at the first two weight classes. As we'll now wrestle at 130 pounds. As a pinfall victory there for Aiden Hensley of Grand Forks Central. As 2-point takedown here for So 3-0 for the Grand Forks wrestler. As they'll go out of bounds. Still a 12-0 lead. As Lakin Capon for Central Cass. Sarah Novak, the wrestler for Grand Forks, here at 130 pounds. So it's a 3-0 lead for Novak over Capon. Capon now looking for a reversal, looking for some points here at 130 pounds. No change. Ryder Torgerson for Grand Forks Central, Chase Sears for Fargo South. That's your 189-pound match. Novak with a 3-point lead in the final 10 seconds of our first period here at 130 pounds. The South Central duel just about wrapping up. Only 3 more weight classes. We'll get a whistle in the end of the first period. Sarah Novak of Grand Forks, 4-1 on the season, a freshman, against Lakin Capon of Central Cass. Capon will get the escape point at the end of the period. As we get a double caution as both of them lining up in the wrong side. Central Cass, usually the Squirrels will be the red team if you're at, say, a tournament because of the red color scheme. However, officially in high school wrestling, the home team is green on the ankle band. The visiting team is on the red. So the Squirrels technically are in green. But Grand Forks will get the 3-point takedown as Novak will extend her lead now to 6-1. 6-1 here, 130 pounds. In this, our feature match, the girls match, but we'll keep you updated on the boys match as Ryden Torgerson leads 10-3 over Chase Sears of Fargo South. Novak still with a 6-1 lead. We're trying to ride tough on top halfway through period number 2. A minute gone, a minute remaining. Novak in on a cradle attempt, looking to arch Capon back. Has the back exposed, gets the near fall points. Now we'll see if she tries to do. She has for sure 4 and gets the pinfall. Sarah Novak the winner by fall in 3:08. And so that will put Grand Forks on the scoreboard, 6-12. They trail. Here on the girls duel, we'll move to our next weight class. At 136. So Grace Lamar for Central Cass. Is the Squirrel wrestler. As Shayla Delabere for Grand Forks. Our matchup here. Grace Lamar, 3-1, a junior. DeBlary for Grand Forks, 1-0, a sophomore. They'll go out of bounds, and we'll get a restart. 30 seconds gone in the period. So wrestling at 189, Ryder Torgerson now with a 17-5 lead with 27 seconds remaining in the period. Lamar DeBlary for our girls matchup. Two-on-one attack there by DeBlary. Lamar, though, able to get her arm back free. Halfway gone in the first period. They go to period number 3, still a 17-5 lead for Torgerson. In on a shot attempt. Lamar looking to sprawl, unable to do so. And a takedown. So Shayla DeBlary with the 3-point takedown to put our first points of the match here at 136 pounds. Swirls lead the duel 12-6. DeBlary with top control as Lamar trying to work herself back to a base. Final 10 seconds of the period. 2-on-1, wrist control. Ida Blairy. Torgerson with extending his lead now 19-5. 90 seconds remaining in that 189-pound matchup. We'll get a whistle, and Lamar with choice. She'll defer. DeBlary will choose the down position. Excuse me, she'll choose the neutral position. Got a takedown in the first. She'll try to get another one in the second. Torgerson in on a near fall attempt. He'll get the 4 near fall points to get the tech fall victory over Chase Sears at 189 pounds. Throw attempt. DeBlary right to the back. Lamar's going to have to try to fight off of her back. Can she do so? No, she cannot. And Shayla DeBlary with the pinfall victory. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. And that will even up our duel at 12 apiece. 12-12 here on our girls duel. Eli Fisher for Grand Forks Central pick up the forfeit victory at 215 pounds. Make it 63-9.
142 in the girls' match. Kayla Kurz for the Knight Riders. Jen Jacobson for the Squirrels.
Kayla Kurz and Shayla Jacobson are a match for the girls here at 142 pounds. So it's 59-9 as 107. Cyrus Mueller will pick up the forfeit victory for Grand Forks Central as it'll finish 59-9. 59-9, that girls' duel finishes. They're in favor of Grand Forks Central. So Jaden Jacobson, Kaylee Kurz, our match here on the girls' match as Kurz on a takedown, take a 3-0 lead here at 142 pounds. Starting at 118, did we for the girls' duel. As able to get back up to her feet is Jacobson. She'll get the escape point. Make it 3-1. Shot attempt by Kurz. And able to finish it. Pop the head through and 3 points. Make it 6-1 in favor of Kaylee Kurz. As we wrestle, 35 seconds remaining in the period. As we'll adjust the camera and get you the full view here on our girls' mat with a 6-1 lead in favor of Grand Forks' Kaylee Kurz. So again, all the exhibition matches were run during the first duel. So with that, they'll no match is going up on the black mat. So we'll get you the full view here on YourLiveEvent.com for our girls' mat. And they'll go out of bounds, or excuse me, we'll get the end of the period. Kurz with a 6-1 lead over Jacobson here in our 142-pound match. Jacobson 2-2, a sophomore. Kurz 3-1, a sophomore. Kurz will start in the down position. Stand-up attempt off the whistle. Mat returned by Jacobson. She'll remain in control. And we'll have the boys' duel coming up momentarily. Or in a little bit here at the end of the girls' duel, we'll have Central Cass and Fargo South. "20 seconds gone in the period. As a reversal. Kurz able to get 2 more points. She'll tack on to her lead. She'll lead now 8-1. 8-1. Now in on a turn is Kurz and a pinfall. Kaylee Kurz will get the pinfall in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. As that will extend, that will give Grand Forks the lead now at 18-12.
On the mat,
18-12, we'll move to 148 pounds. Lois Schneider for Central Cass. Lois Schneider for Central Cass. Lexi Ray for Grand Forks, our matchup. Lexi Ray, 5-1, a junior. Schneider, 3-1, a senior. Edge of the mat. They'll circle back in, halfway gone, 30 seconds gone in period number 1. Duck under attempt by Schneider, defended there by Ray. Collar and elbow ties. You're at 148. They'll break apart and go back. Collar and elbow tie, wrist control. Shuck attempt, 2-on-1 attempt by Schneider. Ray, though, able to get her arm back free, and they'll remain neutral. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Collar elbow ties, snap down attempt. They'll break apart, come back with collar and elbow ties once again. Schneider 2-on-1 wrist. Ray able to get it back free. Circling edge of the mat. Battle looking for head control. Shot attempt by Schneider. Ray, though, able to get it back. Reshot by Schneider, and 3 points right to the back. Trying to get some near fall points. She'll shoot the half. Gonna look for near fall. And she'll go out of bounds. But how many points did she get? She got it counted 2. So Lois Schneider will take a 5-0 lead. 27 seconds remaining in our first period. Schneider, chicken wing, able to get across the head, spins around and gets the pinfall. Lois Schneider, the winner by fall, 1 minute and 46 seconds, and that'll even up the duel now at 18-18. So that'll move to 155 pounds, 155.
155 on the girls' mat. The Night Riders are open.
So Grand Forks is open, so they'll get a forfeit victory at 155, will Central Cass, as they'll then retake the lead once again now at 24-18. So 155, Cheyenne Helen for Central Cass will get that forfeit victory. Then we'll move to 170 pounds. 170, now a 24-18 lead. Isabel Dutt for Central Cass. Emily Novak for Grand Forks is our match here at 170 pounds. We'll have 190, 250, and then we'll go back from the start, back to the start at 100, 106, and 112. And shot attempt and a 3-point takedown right to the back by Novak. She's going to look for the pinfall as Dutt will have to try to fight off of her back. Plenty of time for Novak to try to settle in. She's got more than a minute remaining in the period. Isabel Dutt going to have to try to bridge, trying to have to fight off of her back, but Emily Novak readjust the weight, readjust the position, going to try to look for the pinfall victory. As we're starting our boys duel here on YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll give you the full screen, as Dutt will get the pinfall victory.
Mr. Urban, Central Cass. Jacob Urban.
As 121 pounds. As Central Cass Fargo South now at 100, now beginning their duel here momentarily. So it's 24-24. They're in our girls duel. So 190 pounds, it is Ava Gullison of Central Cass. Sky Kopp of Grand Forks are 100 and 90-pound matchup. As headlock attempt here. By Kopp, Gullikson, and it's a 3-point Gullison lead. So Gullison will remain in top control. (3-2). And they'll give Kopp the original takedown. Gullison then the reversal. So 3-2. Duel is tied up at 24 apiece. We're on our girls' duel. They'll go out of bounds. Central Cass, Fargo South. And our duel gets started here momentarily, I believe. So again, Central Cass, the boys losing the first duel, 48-22 to Grand Forks Central. As now they'll wrestle off against Fargo South. So 24-24 is our dual score here at 190 pounds. As blood time there, or injury timeout, excuse me, as they're going to look at Gullison of Central Cass. 4-1 a senior, Kopp 3-1 a junior. Then our girls matchup, boys duel about to get underway here momentarily between Central Cass and Fargo South. So looking at Gullison on injury time. Yeah, we start at 118, Mallory DeVries of Central Cass the forfeit victory. And Brianna Meyer of Central Cass the pinfall victory at 350 over Cadence Apperspatch. Then Grand Forks taking the next three matchups. Sarah Novak pinfall victory over Lakin Kapan in 309. Shayla DeBlary of Grand Forks over Grace Lamar in 226. And Kaylee Kurz of Grand Forks, a 245 victory over Jaden Jacobson. Central Cass get back on the winners column at 148 with Lois Schneider over Alexi Ray. And at 155, Cheyenne Helen of Central Cass a forfeit victory. Everly Novak for Grand Forks a fall at 110 over Isabel Dutt. To go to where we are now at 190 pounds, Ava Gullison of Central Cass, Sky Kopp of Grand Forks. As we get a medical default, so Sky Kopp pick up the victory over Ava Gullison to give Grand Forks the lead once again now at 30-24. So at 190, Grand Forks will extend their lead as Catherine Sullivan will take the victory at 250. So then Central Cass will pick up the victory at 100 pounds. As will they at 106 pounds as back-to-back opens for Grand Forks. Ava Crandall will pick up the forfeit victory at 100. And at 106, they'll get a forfeit victory. So, duel is 36-36. So we'll go to our final duel, all tied up, or final match of the duel, all tied up at 36 apiece. So Anna White of Central Cass, or excuse me, Lois Amsdald of Central Cass, the forfeit at 106. So Anna White and Jordan Haug, our match at 112 pounds. As in on a turn on a throw is White. She's going to look for the pinfall victory. This is our final match in our girls duel. Anna White will look for the pinfall victory, and she gets it. Anna White, the winner by fall in 1 minute and 12 seconds. And she'll give the victory for Central Cass. That'll give them the dual win. So 42-36, Central Cass will pick up the victory. They're on the girls' mat. And so we'll go over to our boys' mat here momentarily. So we wrestle, it's 18-0 here at 139 pounds for Central Cass, leading our duel here at 100 and on the boys' side. So 18-0 Central Cass over Fargo South here on the boys' duel. As it's a 7-1 deficit for the Squirrel Wrestle here at 139 pounds. And Fargo South and Central Cass both picking up dual losses to Grand Forks Central. Although I'm going to try to come out of here with a split tonight between Central Cass and Grand Forks Central. They're wrestling at 139. As in on a cradle attempt for South, but able to reverse and get the escape point is Central Cass here at 139 pounds. They lead 18-0 on the dual score. And we'll get a whistle and we'll restart again. So 139, it is Iverson Cooney of Central Cass, Finn Dotseth of Fargo South having trouble with the track wrestling. Now that we've got that all settled out. So 139. Iverson Cooney of Central Cass, Finn Dotseth of Central Cass is our match. It is a 14-1 Dotseth lead. Cooney in on a shot attempt. Dotseth looking to spin behind. Cooney will grab at the near leg. Minute 40 remaining in our third period. Takedown here for Dotseth would give him the tech fall victory. So it's 14-1. They're on the Bank North scoreboard. And we'll get the spin behind and the takedown. That's 4 points. Make it now 17-1. So Finn Dotseth with the tech fall victory over Iverson Cooney here at 139 pounds. That'll put Fargo South on the scoreboard. They trail 18-5. So then we'll go to 145 pounds. So Riley Miller will get the forfeit victory for the Squirrels. That'll extend their lead now, 24-5. So we'll go to 152.
On the boys' mat, it's Jacoby Anderson. Jacob Seister for the Bruins.
Jacob Seister for Fargo South here at 152 pounds. And Jacoby Anderson for Central Cass here at 152. Edge of the mat. L circle. And some JV girls matches up in the corner. So we'll give you the side-by-side view here for a little bit on yourliveevent.com. But it's Jacoby Anderson for Central Cass, Jacob Seister for Fargo South, our 152-pound match. It's a 24-5 dual score lead for the Squirrels as Seister will get the takedown. Give him a 3-0 lead. 3-0, 50 seconds gone in the period. As Anderson up to his feet, going to try to stay in bounds. He's unable to do so. As Seister able to remain in control, he'll stay in the top position with 39 seconds remaining in the period. Stand-up attempt off the whistle by Anderson, though. Seister able to defend and belly Anderson out. Cross face by Seister. Now he'll have a log look to run around the head. Anderson, though, able to get back up to his feet, break the grip, and get the escape point. And so 3-1, Anderson trails. Final 10 seconds of the period. Five seconds, neutral position. Shot attempt by Seister, and can he pop the head? And we'll get a whistle, and they'll say they get a takedown right at the whistle. Jacob Seister will get the three-point takedown right at the end of the period. Make it 6-1. As we'll get blood time. Blood time green, as well as choice green. So blood time green as Jacoby Anderson trails Jacob Seister 6-1 going into our second period. They'll start in the neutral position. So with the start of the duel, we'll get the track wrestling, a bit of a delay in track wrestling. So I'll go back and then update the matches that happened previously, but we wrestle at 152 pounds. It's a 24-5 Squirrel lead in the duel. Shot attempt. Seister pops the head, gets the takedown. Seister will extend his lead. It's now 9-1. Anderson back up to his feet, able to break the grip and gets the escape point, but he trails by 7 at 9-2. 9-2. Anderson in on a shot attempt, single leg, gonna try to suck it in. Sprawl attempt here by Seister, able to break him down, spin around and get the takedown. Extend his lead now, 3 more points. 12-2, it's a 10-point lead. So Seister now leads by 10. And girls exhibition matches going up as we speak between Central Cass and Grand Forks. Final 30 seconds of the second period. It's still a 10-point lead for Jacob Seister over Jacoby Anderson of Central Cass. I'm going to put the Bruins back on the scoreboard. They trail in the duel 24-5. Final 15 seconds. Seister able to get the arm, drapes it across the back of Anderson. We'll see what he can do. Anderson, though, able to get the arm back free, bases himself out. Final 10 seconds in the period. Seister able to get a breakdown, but nothing more, as that will end our second period. Seister with a 10-point lead at 10-2. They'll go neutral. Neutral position to begin period number 3. As time, and we'll get a blood time. As we'll just get the cotton swab out and then restart again. So it's 12-2. Seister with the lead over Jacoby Anderson. In the girls of Central Cass, a 42-36 victory. We'll get a full recap of our Squirrel results here in just a moment, or just at the end of our duel here tonight. So they wrestle the neutral position. 25 seconds gone in the period. It is Jacoby Anderson of Central Cass trailing Jacob Seister of Fargo South 12-2. Seister right now has a major decision. If he can get 5 more points, it'd be a tech fall. Or if he can get the shoulders on the mat, it would be the pin. Collar and elbow ties. Hand fight in between the two. They'll circle back to the center of the mat. We'll get a stalling warning on Anderson. That's his first shot attempt by Seister. Able to pop the head. It's 3 points. 15-2. Breakdown by Seister now will look to hook the ankle and put in a crossface. Has him spread out. Looking for a turn is Seister. Final 25 seconds of the boys match here. Jacob Seister with a 12-point lead. If he can get a couple near fall points, it'd result in a tech fall. Anderson trying to at least stay tough in the top position, and he'll be able to do so. Final 5 seconds of the match, but Jacob Seister of Fargo South will pick up the major decision victory. The final is 15-2 over Jacoby Anderson of Central Cass, giving Fargo South the 4 more points in the duel, as it will be a major decision, 24-9. 24-9, as will that score updated here. At 160 pounds will be our next matchup. 160 pounds.
For the Bruins at 160, it's Timothy Lenz.
Aiden Thomo for Central Cass. And Bodie Morris for Fargo South, our 160-pound match. Gonna fall in an exhibition match for the girls over on the camo mat. Front headlock here by Morris. Into a single leg attempt. Thomo looking to defend. Morris brings him back down, locks up the cradle. That's a 3-point takedown and has the cradle locked up. He's going to look for a pinfall is Bodie Morris. Thomo's going to have to try to bridge fight off of his back. Morris can settle in. He's got 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. For sure 4 near fall points, but he's going to look for more. He's going to keep the hands locked. So officials saying same move. He's holding 4, and now Morris will try to readjust the cradle position. If he breaks the hands, then that's when the official would give him the 4 near fall points, but since he's kept the hands locked the entire time, official's going to say it's the same move. Morris now just going to try to bulldoze him over and try to get the back exposing the shoulders to the mat. Is now out in the side. Central Cass girls will pick up a exhibition victory over Grand Forks. Now the hand breaks. It's a 4-point near fall. Stand-up attempt by Thummel. Thummel able to break the hand and get the escape point, but he trails 7-1. Final 20 seconds of the period. Shot fake here by Thummel. Morris able to get his leg back free. Reshot attempt by Thummel. Morris on a front headlock. Final 10 seconds. Able to get his head back free. Fireman's carry attempt by Morris. Defended there. Sprawl by Thummel. Edge of the mat. And they'll go out of bounds at the end of the period. And so we'll get a restart here in the second period. It's a 7-1 Bodie Morris lead for Fargo South. Thummel choice, he'll defer. Morris will elect to start in the neutral position. Morris will go neutral. Hand fighting, shot attempt, sprawl there by Morris. And they'll go back again, reshot, sprawl by Morris once again. Still neutral. 15 seconds gone in the period. Front headlock attempt here. 2-on-1. Russian tie for Thummel. Morris, though, able to get his arm back free. Morris in on shot attempt. Reshot by Thummel. They stay neutral with the collar and elbow ties. Now they'll break apart. Try to circle back in the center. Thummel in on a single leg takedown. Trying to bring it back up. Morris reaching back. Thummel, though, able to keep his leg free and will get the takedown. He'll get 3 points for the takedown. Aiden Thummel cuts his deficit to 3 at 7-4. Halfway gone in the second period, 1 minute remaining. Thummel now will look to lock in a leg. Set attempt by Morris. Final 50 seconds of the period. Thummel still with that ankle leg hooked, and then he'll kick out free, remain in top control. Sit out attempt into a turn, into a sit out roll attempt by Morris. Thummel, though, able to fend and stays in top control with 25 seconds remaining. Now just looking to stack up. Morris is Thummel. Morris briefly had the back on the mat. Central Cass looking for the pin, but nonetheless, it counted 2. It's 2 near fall points as Thummel will cut his deficit now to 1 at 7-6. As Thummel will try to remain in top control to end the second period. He'll do so. Still stays in top control, no change. And we'll go to period number 3. It's a tight matchup. It's 7-6. Aiden Thummel trails Fargo South's Bodie Morris. Thummel will choose the down position. And Morris chose neutral. And Thummel able to outscore him 5-0 in that second period. Now Thummel in the down position. Set out attempt off of the whistle. Turn attempt. Count of 1. Really high is Morris. Morris is high. Thummel's going to try to pop that head out from underneath him. Grabs at the far leg. Going to look for a defensive pin. He's going to look for a defensive pin is Thummel, and he gets it. Aiden Thummel, the defensive pin over Bodie Morris. And Thummel will get the pinfall victory in 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So Aiden Thummel, the defensive pin, just reaching at the far leg, stacking him up was Aiden Thummel. He'll get the pinfall as that'll extend the lead for Central Cass now to 30-9. Alex Call for Central Cass. Lucas Robinson of Fargo South is our 172-pound matchup. Call for the Squirrels, Robinson for the Bruins. Robinson will fake a shot attempt. He will get his leg back free. As we'll get a pin on the girls' exhibition side for Central Cass. So 30-9, Central Cass with the lead. No score at 172 pounds. Alex Call of Central Cass, Lucas Robinson for Fargo South. Robinson, though, in on a shot attempt. Call trying to sprawl, trying to get the leg free, trying to kick out of it. Robinson, though, will keep the arms locked, and then we'll lift him up, bring him down for the takedown. So Robinson, the first points of the matchup. He'll lead 2-0. Here in our Bank North scoreboard, banknorth.bank. Final 30 seconds in the period. Robinson with that 3-0 lead. 20 seconds. Edge of the mat. Robinson still looking to match up tough. Ten seconds now remaining in the period. Robinson with a cross face, looking to get a quick couple of points before the end of the period. Caldo able to stay, not get the back exposed at the correct angle, so no further points awarded. But Lucas Robinson will take a 3-0 lead into our second period against Alex Call. Call will choose the down position. Start here, period number 2. Breakdown by Robinson. Has Call bellied out. Here, 172. 30-9, the Squirrels lead the duel. Bellied out. Is Call. Robinson, crossface. Was looking to try to set up a cradle. Now we'll hook the near ankle, drive the far ankle, belly him out, and then shoot a crossface. Robinson with the breakdown. Second period, 45 seconds gone in period number 2. Edge of the mat. We'll get a restart. And we'll bring him back to the center of the mat. Bottom man set, top man on, off the whistle, defended, and then a breakdown by Robinson. Robinson will shoot a crossface once again. Call looking to work himself back up to a base, now back to his knees. Sit out attempt, though, defended, and then a breakdown by Robinson. 50 seconds remaining in the second period. Robinson looking to shoot a half. Call, though, looking up. Able to defend it. Is Call unable to get that half locked was Robinson. Now Robinson will shoot it once again, go out to the side. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Robinson now cross face. Gonna try to lock up a cradle. Gonna have to hurry though, it's 25 seconds remaining in the period. Robinson trying to bring those hands together to lock up the cradle. Instead he'll switch sides, go to the other side. Remain in top control with 15 seconds. So 3-0 Robinson lead. He's held the Call down for all 2 minutes of this second period. Final 5 seconds. And so Lucas Robinson will go to period number 3 with a 3-0 lead. And so with that, Robinson says, I want to go in the top position. Continue to try to ride him out. Third period, 172 pounds. Call looking for a stand-up attempt, able to get back up to his feet. Now trying to break the grips of Robinson, but a mat return by Robinson brings him back down, has him bellied out. 30 seconds gone in the period. Robinson riding tough. Has held the call down. He's been in top position for the majority of this matchup. Cross face by Robinson. Circle top side of the mat. Able to circle him back in is Robinson. Has that near wrist. Now we'll go back to a cross face and try to get a breakdown. Halfway gone in the third period. Final minute of the match as we wrestle 172 pounds. Cross face, now able to run out to the side, get some near fall points. Lucas Robinson gonna try to pick up the pinfall. Final 35 seconds. Robinson looking for the fall. Colin gonna have to try to fight off of his back. Final 25 seconds, there's the pinfall. Lucas Robinson, the winner by fall over Alex Collin, a time of 5 minutes and 36 seconds to put Fargo South back on the scoreboard. 30-15, they trail.
189 this evening. For the Bruins, it's Chase Sears.
We'll go to 189. Chase Sears of Fargo South, Caden Graber of Central Cass is our match as Graber, the quick takedown to go up 3-0. Here 10 seconds into the matchup. Tilt attempt, got a count of 2, did Graber. I'm going to see what he can do. Minute and a half now, Graber, he's got some near fall points. Now he's going to readjust the grip. Reverse half Nelson finish. He's got plenty of time. He can settle in. There's still 90 seconds remaining in the period for Caden Graber. Going to try to get the pinfall. There's a pinfall on the girls' exhibition side. But Sears able to get himself bellied back out. Will get 4 near fall points, however. So Graber will take a 7-0 lead. Graber now in on a chicken wing. Still plenty of time. Has over a minute remaining in the period. Now looks to his coaches, see what to do. They say continue, keep driving. Keep driving, spin behind the head. Official right there. Now near fall points upcoming. Graber going to try to stack Sears up. 189 pounds. There's the pinfall. Caden Graber, the winner by fall over Chase Sears in a time of 1 minute and 16 seconds. As Central Cass will extend their lead, it's now 36-15. So 2:15, Central Cass will get a forfeit victory. Make it now 42-15 on the dual score. So Mitchell Melander will get the forfeit victory at 2:15. They'll also get a forfeit victory at 285 pounds to make it now 48-15. Jennings Cooney with the forfeit victory at 285. They'll also get a forfeit victory at 100. So 107, Derek Jorison of Central Cass will get the forfeit victory. Then they'll wrestle now at 114 pounds. John Call of Central Cass, Beckham Dick of Fargo South is the matchup. It's a 54-15 Squirrel lead. So 54-15, Central Cass with the lead here on YourLiveEvent.com. So call in on a takedown. He's got the lead. Early on here on YourLiveEvent.com. Camel mat, girls matches all concluded, so only match is here now at one on the boys mat. Here's a wrestle 114 pounds. John Call of Central Cass. Beckham Dick. Dick going to try to look to defend as Call has the head lever on. Final 20 seconds of the period. And we thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Final 10 seconds. As we'll get a whistle, and that will be the end of the period. So we'll go to period number 2. Second period, it's a 12-0 lead here for John Call of Central Cass. Here's they wrestle at 114 pounds. (12-1) now. As edge of the mat, they'll go out of bounds and will be neutral. Neutral position. 12-1. Dick in on a shot attempt. Call, though, able to sprawl in. We'll get the takedown. 3-point takedown. And we'll get a tech fall victory. So John Call will get the tech fall. It was 15-1 was on the scoreboard. So it's not a tech fall. And so it's just at major decision territory right now. So Call's going to have to get at least one more point to try to get the tech fall. So we'll just restart in the center. Call will have top position. Call a cross-face attempt. Locks in a leg. Minute and 5 seconds remaining in the period. Call can get a couple of near fall points. That would lock up the tech fall. So Call will shoot a half Nelson. Has Dick on his back and going to try to look for the pinfall victory. For sure he's going to get a tech fall, but he wants the pinfall. He gets it. John Call of Central Cass, the pinfall victory, 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and that will make the dual score 60-15. So 60-15 on the dual score. The Squirrels with the victory here this evening. As we'll take a break, we'll wrap it up and get some post-match reaction when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays. Love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Wrapping it up here on YourLiveEvent.com, our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show here on YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll get a look here at our Central Cass Gymnasium. Let's run down our awards here. A couple more awards for us here this evening. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Match, our Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Match here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we will give that to, let's go to the girls' side of the things here on YourLiveEvent.com. As for Central Cass, the girls' duel, it came down to the very final weight class at 112 pounds. It was all tied up at 36 apiece. It was Anna White for Central Cass getting the pinfall victory to secure the duel. A 42-36 victory for Anna White over Jordan Haug of Grand Forks to pick up the victory and then the duel win. Always cool when the duel, the final match of the duel is important and the duel comes down to that final match. And for Anna White, able to get the pinfall victory. That's our Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Match. Life takes energy, Enbridge Energy for life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our move of the match on YourLiveEvent.com is brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag. We will go to the boys' duel at for Central Cass here. We will go to 160 pounds. It was Aiden Thummel against Brody Morris. Thummel was in the down position. Morris got a little bit high. Thummel, though, able to reach back behind the head and stack Morris up for the defensive pin. Thummel was still in the down position. Morris still had control, but Thummel with the defensive pin to pick up the pinfall victory. En route to that victory, 60-15 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels. That is our move of the match, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro, 701-436-2119, or visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take a break and we will recap our results here as well. That's upcoming on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
From Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassi Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassi Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash continues, joined by Coach Travis Lamar for Central Cass. And Coach, on the duel here tonight, splitting the boys' side, and then the girls picking up the dual victory against Grand Forks. Just talk about the night on the mat here.
Yeah, you know, we knew it was going to be a tough one against Grand Forks on the boys' side. You know, we were without Grady Link. We were without Hunter Parisian. Those are two big keys in our lineup that we count on wins with. You know, and Grand Forks is a solid squad. I mean, we knew coming in it was going to be tough. You know, boys rebounded pretty well against South and wrestled much better in that duel. And the girls, yeah, I mean, you know, we benefited from some forfeits and stuff like that, but really proud of the effort, the way that they battled on the mat. You know, we feel like we have a pretty solid team this year when everybody's healthy and rolling, and tonight was just about getting more mat time and continuing to progress towards February.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned that build and that progress towards February, but with that as well, you know, with Class A, these matches and especially the dual victory against Fargo South, even earlier on in this season, that counts and that will pay dividends as the season goes along.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that was the big transition when we moved up to A, knowing that every duel mattered because there's no region duels as of yet, you know, so. You know, it hurts to lose the one to Grand Forks, but to get the one with South helps. And, you know, I mean, it's early in the season, so we put some things together. We can still roll and maybe control our own destiny a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of talk about that with that being now the second year in Class A. How has kind of the transition after year one and now this transition going into year two wrestling up in the Class A division?
You know, I think the big thing for our guys was year one was trying to, you know, feel it out and see what the difference was, if there was one, you know, how kids wrestled, those kind of things. So it was a little bit slower start for us. This year, I think our boys were ready for it, ready for the way that, you know, some of the kids wrestle out west and things like that. So I think we're ahead of the game from where we were at last year. And they keep working the way that they do and the way that they are. We'll be just fine.
Absolutely. Talk about the progress that you want to continue to see them make over the next couple months as you get ready for tournament time in February.
Yeah, you know, it was a fast and furious start for us. You know, I mean, we had duels last week, big tournaments last week, and duels this week, another big tournament this weekend. So it's, you know, we hit it hard with technique and whatnot to start with, but we also realized we had to get them into shape, right? I mean, we had to get them into wrestling shape. So a lot of focus on that. Now these next couple days we'll be able to kind of bring it back and fine-tune some things with technique and fix some of the things that we keep missing on. And it's just going to be that, a good mix of, you know, drilling hard, working our technique the way we need to, but then also when it's time to go live, making sure that we're opening up in the room. We're not just trying to hang on and survive and get through practice.
Yeah, you mentioned that, briefly touched on it. Your week upcoming, talk about the next matches upcoming here this weekend.
Yeah, you know, girls travel to Carrington on Friday for a tournament up there with some, you know, we'll get some really great matches up there. And then we come home and turn around bright and early, and the boys travel up there Saturday morning. So, and then a couple key duels for the boys next week with Wahpeton and Red River. And then we finish off Christmas break with a tournament up at Devil's Lake, boys and girls again. So some really good matches coming up. Great opportunity for us to go out and get better, and we're looking forward to it.
Travis, thanks for the time tonight. I know we'll be in touch shortly as this season continues to move along.
Yeah, thanks for covering us, Brady.
Travis Lamar joining us here, yourliveevent.com. More when we return.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash continues. Caden Graber for Central Cass. And Caden, 2-0 on the night here tonight. Just talk about your night on the mat here for the Squirrel Wrestling team.
It was pretty good. Got 2 matches in. Won both of them. Felt pretty good to win those.
Yeah, just kind of talk about as the season goes along, just how important it is, right? How much you enjoy the fact early on the season to get out on the mat and get those opponents, no matter what it is, just to get some extra mat time.
Yeah, it definitely helps to get ready for the rest of the season, going up into more tournaments, the more important ones, more important duels, and it's just pretty nice to have those.
Yeah, absolutely. As first, kind of month in the season, Travis Lamar kind of talked about it, that you've kind of hit it hard over this last month. Kind of what has that been like, and what have you kind of seen over the first few matches for you personally?
I've noticed that my conditioning is definitely really, really good. Way better than compared to it was last year. It's definitely helping me out a lot. Keep going, toughing out those long matches. Keep working on my moves and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about, obviously being kind of the upper weights. I was an upper weight too, especially. What is it? What's your preparation like as, your teammates in the lower weights are kind of going as you're kind of waiting, kind of trudging along for your match to eventually come?
Oh yeah, I'll pace around, behind the bench, get my mind ready, kind of stretch out back there too as much as I can. I'll jump around a little bit, get warmed up, and then I'm ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about what you've kind of done for the first month of the season. Talk about what you want to kind of continue to develop over these next 2 months and kind of what your goals are towards the end of the season.
My goal is to be even better conditioned, and I also would love to have like a bigger arsenal of moves that I can work well. Definitely stronger too.
All right, Caden, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the victory tonight. I know we'll see you around as the season goes along.
All right, thank you.
Caden Graber joining us here, YourLiveEvent.com. Be back with more on YLE.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-match show continues. John Call for Central Cass joining us here tonight. And John, able to get out on the mat here for a couple of matches against both Central and Fargo South. Just kind of talk about your Tuesday night here on the mat.
I mean, it was a lot of fun just getting some Tuesday mat time, getting a triangular in. So I was happy with it. The results were happy. My matches, I was good with the results. The duels, I wasn't pleased with the Grand Forks. I think we could have came back with a couple of those matches, but for the most part, I had fun.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And just kind of talk about that, as you mentioned, right? Duel against Grand Forks Central didn't go how you wanted to. Kind of what was the thought process, or maybe a talk in the huddle as, you were kind of waiting for that second one to hope that you could, improve, get a little bit better, and get that victory against the Bruins in that second duel?
Well, I think for the most part, we wrestled tough, we wrestled good, but we just got to work on our basics. Basics are a big thing about every sport. So I think that's the big thing and why we fell behind in the Grand Forks match.
Yeah, talk about Fargo South again, able to pick up the big victory. You're yourself getting the pinfall victory. Talk about the weird or unique circumstances as well. You thought you had a tech fall, but it was only 14. You went, you shook hands, you went back to the match, and then they said, hold up, you got to go back out on the match. Just talk about kind of that moment there.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Never happened before, but like, I had the 15 points. He had 1 point. So, I mean, there was a little confusion, but it's okay. That happens. So, just went out there, pinned him, got an extra point for the 6 points for the win. So that's about it. Nothing special about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we talked about it with both Caden as well as with Coach Lamar, but just kind of talk about what you've seen or kind of what you've been trying to work on over the first month and the first few matches of the season so far.
I think I've been just trying to get a feel for the opponents I wrestle and how well I'm going to do this year. I've been kind of focusing on conditioning and my technique mostly. I need to focus on my strength a little more, obviously, but, I mean, there's always room for improvement, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, what are you hoping to maybe continue to improve on and the goals that you want to hit throughout the rest of the season, January into tournament time in February?
Yeah, I think a big thing I want to focus on is my technique and to get faster. Faster is always a good thing, so I really want to focus on that, and I want to get peak around January, beginning of February, and then I'll go bang out the state tournament as well as I do, so.
All right, John. Well, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the victories here tonight, and we'll talk to you and we'll see you throughout the season progresses.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. John Call, join us here, YourLiveEvent.com. We'll wrap it up when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll swoop it back and get you the shot of our Central Cass Gym here. Again, our post-match show from Tommy's Express Car Wash, 2 locations with 4 locations in the area, 2 in Fargo, 2 in Moorhead. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Again, sign up in the app for your first month of free unlimited washes. As we'll run down our final results here, we'll start update again in the boys duels. Grand Forks Central defeated Fargo South 59-9. So the Knights will make the trip back up to Grand Forks, going 2-0 on the night. For the girls, one Grand Forks versus Central Cass. Starting up at 118 for the Squirrels, Mallory DeVries will pick up the forfeit victory. 124, Brianna Meyer with a 3-minute 50-second pinfall over Cadence Epperspatch. 130, Sarah Novak for Grand Forks, picking up the fall in 3:09 over Lakin Capun. 136, Shayla DeBlary of Grand Forks, the 2-minute 26-second pinfall over Grace Lamar. 142, Kaylee Kurz of Grand Forks, a 2-minute 45-second pinfall over Jaden Jacobson. 148, Lewis Schneider of Central Cass, a 1-minute 46-second pinfall over Lexi Ray. Cheyenne Helland of Central Cass picking up a forfeit at 150. Emily Novak of Grand Forks, a 1-minute 10-second pinfall over Isabel Dutt of Central Cass. Sky Kopp of Grand Forks, a forfeit victory at 190 pounds, 250. Catherine Sullivan, a forfeit victory for Grand Forks. 100 pounds, Ava Crandall of Central Cass, the forfeit victory. At 106, Lauren Amstedat of Lauren Asmundstad. Lauren Asmundstad of Central Cass picking up the forfeit victory at 106. Bringing it, that made it 36-36. And then Anna White for Central Cass, the 32nd pinfall over Jordan Haug of Grand Forks to give the Squirrels the 42-36 dual victory. For the boys, Central Cass for the boys duel, it is a 60-15 victory. We started at 121 pounds. Hayden Morgan of Central Cass, the victory, as was Anakin Fow of Central Cass at 127. 133, Ben Quitzschreiber of Central Cass, the victory over Finn Dodge of Central Cass. 139, Fargo South picking up the victory there to give their first points of the match. Then at 145, Riley Miller will pick up the forfeit victory for the Squirrels. Jacob Seister of Fargo South, the major decision over Jacoby Anderson, 15-2 at 152 pounds. 160, Aiden Thummel of Central Cass, the pinfall victory, 420 over Bodie Morris. 172, Lucas Robinson of Fargo South, the 5-minute, 38-second pinfall over Central Cass's Alex Call. 189, Caden Graber of Central Cass, the 117 pinfall victory over Chase Sears. 215, 285, forfeit victories for the Squirrels. Mitchell Melander at 215, Jennings Kuhn of Central Cass at 285. Then at 107, Derek Jorison picking up the forfeit victory. And at 114 pounds, John Call, the pinfall victory over Beckham Dick to bring us to our final score at 60-15 in favor of the Squirrels. That'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, thank you to the sponsors that you have seen and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Again, make sure to follow us on X, visit our website, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, as the winter sports season just about to hit full gear, as we're getting Class A and B boys basketball about ready to get started in the state of North Dakota as well later on this weekend and next week. Once again, the Squirrel girls varsity wrestling team picking up the dual victory. The Squirrel boys split the matches between Grand Forks Central and Fargo South. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.